Hi, this is Kunal Kemmu, and you're watching Entertainment Shots with Surbhi on Entertainment Reports.
While playing Abhay, what like is there anything that you really took or learned or observed about him?
I don't know कि actively ऐसा कुछ सोच के हुआ कि नहीं, but if I think about it, I think there is this in the storm that Abhay lives in, there is a calm about him, and you can see it when I also see Abhay and the way I've played him. Like even though अंदर उसके 10,000 चीजें इस वक्त वो केस भी सॉल्व कर रहा है अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ भी कर रहा है लेकिन उस वक्त he's trying to be in the moment and he's as calm as can be. And I think that's one of the things that I would like to borrow from him.
As an actor, one genre which you would love to explore.
I actually genre से ज्यादा मैं अभी realize किया कि I would like to do in the next few years before I become a bit older.
How is the situation at home with Inaaya?
I mean, the situation is great. I mean, we're very blessed to have her in our life, and I think, like you said, parenting is a learning thing that you every day kind of learn something.
Hi, my name is Surbhi. Welcome to Entertainment Reports. We have with us today Kunal Kemmu. Very warm welcome to our show. How are you?
I'm good, and I'm very distracted with that brilliant wallpaper behind you.
I appreciate you liking the wallpaper. Thank you so much. Firstly,
Yeah.
many congratulations for Abhay season 3. I mean, third seasons, like, first two have been super duper hit. Third, now it's a level up in every way. I have one very I find this question very interesting. I hope you also will. So, when we watch Harry Potter, there are 7 Horcruxes. Usi tarah, whenever an actor plays a character, हर एक कैरेक्टर जो वो प्ले करते हैं उधर से वो कुछ ना कुछ ट्रेड जरूर ले लेते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स योर रोल इन अभय इज कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट टू व्हाट यू आर इन रियल लाइफ, बट आई वांट टू नो while playing Abhay, what like is there anything that you really took or learned or observed about him which you really think of even now?
I don't know कि actively ऐसा कुछ सोच के हुआ कि नहीं, but if I think about it, I think there is this in the storm that Abhay lives in, there is a calm about him, and you can see it when I also see Abhay and the way I've played him. Like even though अंदर उसके 10,000 चीजें इस वक्त वो केस भी सॉल्व कर रहा है अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ भी कर रहा है लेकिन उस वक्त he's trying to be in the moment and he's as calm as can be. And I think that's one of the things that I would like to borrow from him, to kind of be calm and not kind of be all over the place.
So over these years, you've played a plethora of characters. Of course, a major portion, like many years, went by playing comedy, like a lot of movies and comic roles. Which is your favorite genre?
I have to answer this differently as an actor and as an audience. I think as an audience, the easiest genre to absorb at any given point of time is comedy because it's light. So you can watch it, you can watch a bit of it and move while having food. You can watch it if there are others. Whereas anything else requires a bit of a commitment, and especially something like an Abhay might be something that you want to at the end of the day when you finished your work and you make a plan and say now I'm going to watch Abhay and you watch the whole thing. That's the difference of the genres. I like both, but like I said, an easier way of consuming is comedy. As an actor, I just love the fact that I am allowed to play different genres because sometimes you can get typecasted, right? And then you might just be accepted as comedies and you'll only be offered comedies. Once in a while, you might do something else. So I love the fact that I can go to work today and be a part of a comedy film, or go to work tomorrow and do an Abhay and be a part of a really dark thriller. So as an actor, I love all the genres. As an audience, comedy is an easier genre to watch.
Very rightly said, actually. When you watch something passively, like by eating or whatever, I mean, yes, I think comedy is something which you absorb very easily because उसपे इतना दिमाग नहीं लगाना पड़ता. Everything is served to you on a plate. So as an actor, one genre which you would love to explore.
I actually genre से ज़्यादा मैं अभी realize किया कि I would like to do in the next few years before I become a bit older is to be able to dance. I love dancing and I love to dance, and I've not got enough opportunities to kind of do that in a film. Besides that, action is one of my favorite genres to watch, and I think to do more than watch also is just to be an action hero sometimes. So maybe like a hardcore action film.
Talking about Abhay 3, there are a plethora of characters like this season. Of course, it's a level up and there's so many actors, one person you have gelled with the most and one person you've really tolerated?
I don't think it ever came to tolerating somebody because, I mean, the highlights of this are the villains. And as much as I love them, I don't get an opportunity to work with them so much because their track is completely different to mine. So because the villains, I only interact with maybe a day or two and I don't get an opportunity to work with them. And when I have, it's just been very good. But I do end up spending a lot of time with my team in Abhay, right? Whether it's Nithi or it's Inspector Avasti, who I love, who's just a genuinely funny person to. आपका mood जैसा भी हो, आप उनके साथ 2-5 मिनट बात करो, you become happy. And then there's Manpreet and there's Raghav. So I spend a lot of my time with them, and I really like all of them. And जब shoot नहीं हो रहा होता तो वो सब मेरी van में बैठ के हम बातें कर रहे होते हैं या कुछ खा रहे होते हैं. I have a great relationship with every actor that I've worked with on Abhay, and I thankfully have never had a place where I had to tolerate somebody.
Yeah, thankfully. So we spoke to Asha Negi day before yesterday about Abhay season 3, and I asked her this question about one thing you like and one thing you tolerate about Kunal Kemmu as a co-actor. She said what she really likes is that you're a total foodie. Even we love that. What she tolerated about you is that there was, I think, some scene where you had to pick her up and run.
Too much to say
and,
तो उसने tolerate किया कि मैंने tolerate किया? मैं उठा के दौड़ रहा था.
She said you made fun of her, which is what she tolerated. So your comments on that?
I think the only person who was tolerating was me, because I was वो पूरा दिन मैं वही कर रहा था. It was a long sequence. इधर से उधर, उधर से इधर. तो मैं तो सिर्फ उसको बुलाता, यार आशा लंच के बाद फिर से होगा तो जरा तू लंच जरा देख लेना, क्योंकि मुझे जैसे उसने कहा कि he's a foodie like me, तो ऐसे थोड़ा आज थोड़ा ध्यान रख लेना मेरा, क्योंकि मेरे को सिर्फ दौड़ना नहीं है, उठा के गाड़ी में डालना है, दरवाजा खोलना है, फिर सीढ़ियाँ चढ़नी है.
Fine. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for your comment.
But I'm very strong, so I did not feel any weight.
Okay. So, when it comes to parenting, every couple today deals with it in a very different way. How is the situation at home with Inaaya?
I mean, the situation is great. I mean, we're very blessed to have her in our life. And I think, like you said, parenting is a learning thing that you every day kind of learn something, adapt to it, and you go with that. So I think anybody and everybody who's a new parent or has been a parent for some time will answer this question maybe in the same way, because there's no formula to it. But we're very happy where we are, and I'm enjoying this phase of being a father.
Do you feel FOMO or insecure, when you're out to work?
FOMO for sure, but thankfully, with the technology at hand, if I want to see her face or she wants to see my face, we can just click a button on the phone and we can see each other. But you still physically miss her because you can't hold her. Insecurity is not really at all, because I know either I'm at home with her or Suha's at home with her. We've kind of made sure that right now, at least till she's a certain age, one of us is there for her. So insecurity, bilkul nahi. And like I said, FOMO jo hota hai to phone kar lete.